Hey everybody, welcome back to Peachy Disc Golf. Today we are going to be following Sandra here at the Winterflex 2023 tournament here at East Roswell Park. It is cold, it is windy, so you ready to get your tournament started, Sandra?
I am.
Let's
First tournament of the year.
Let's go. All right, so this is the Winterflex 2024 tournament, the first tournament of your year, right? This is your first tournament. So this tournament is sponsored by Full Blast, which is one of your sponsors, right?
Check out Full Blast.
Yeah, and you did their tournament. You did the Winterflex last year, right?
Yep, it was at North Landing.
How did you do there? I
got third place. I'm hoping to get first place this time.
Yeah, what division are we in today?
FA1.
Oh, let's go one step closer to FPO. So, you know, maybe if Sandra performs well this year, she's going to move up and try to get paid to play. So, how are the conditions, though? How do you think you're going to do in these conditions?
High winds, 20-mile-per-hour winds. During RT time, a little cold, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
What's your goal?
My goal is just score even, keep it at par.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's respectable. That's respectable. So, yeah, we're going to follow Sandra along, and then we'll have some commentary as well. Tin is here as well. Check out these sweet matching Peachy Disc Golf jerseys. Oh, so cool. So this will be their first tournament appearance. And, yeah, we're going to follow along, see how Sandra goes. We'll probably have some of Tin's shots as well if he has some sick throws also. Let's get this tournament started.
All right, you've got a solo sandbar voiceover here. For hole 1, it's 270 feet, and for the female layout, it's actually a par 4. And here I'm throwing my St. Pro. I get a very nice skip. Distance is what's important here. All right, looks like I landed a little over to the left. I'm throwing a harp for my upshot. Just want it to throw out right and then fade in for a nice park job. And I am happy with that. Hole 1's par 4, so this is a birdie look for me. Excellent.
Let's go.
All right, hole 2, 182 feet, par 3. You can either go down the left with a forehand or down the right gap with a backhand. I like the backhand. I'm throwing my Royal Pure. Beautiful. And it's juiced. But that's a birdie look. I've made these putts. So I'd say maybe 25 feet. Very bad at estimating. And a little right. That's okay. Easy tap in par. Happy with that. Hole 3, 309 feet, par 3. Throwing a St. Pro. You just want to get through that gap and you are in the clear for an easy par. All right. And that is exactly what I wanted. That is one of my greatest throws on this hole. I'm happy if I get to those trees, so this is excellent. In my mind, I'm like, I've been throwing a disc 1 inch for every follower we have, so this is easy. I juice it a little. I forgot to take into account the downhill, but that's okay. Just need to make this tester putt. What is that, 15 feet? Easy peasy. Hole 4, 225 feet, par 3. It's a little windy if you can see that white flag down there. I'm going to throw something stable, which in my bag is a sapphire. Arguable, right? Great throw and an excellent kick. It's everyone's CTP, but I think, as you can see that flag, someone just parked it. And I get my second birdie, and I am so happy. If you can hear the wind, this is hole 5, 250 feet. Open field.
It's way over there.
There's 3 gaps. I'm going to go down the right gap. Again, the sapphire is my, quote, overstable disc. It's overstable in my hands. So I want to release it hyzer and have it go down the right gap. And it flips up and continues to turn. Oh, but that was such a, everything about my form I was happy with.
The release was solid.
But I ended up on this hill over here on the right. Fortunately, it's winter, so all the thorny bushes are gone. I have a clear look at the basket. I'm telling myself to lay up, and I just don't know how to lay up. So that was, it looked like a run, but I promise you, I was trying to just get it under the basket. But you know what? Easy par. I'm happy. Hole 6, 241 feet, par 3. It is uphill. So our strategy here is to throw something understable on hyzer, have it flip up, and follow the hill. And I think I threw my diamond. So good flip up, climb the hill a little bit. I'm going for the aesthetic putt here with my pure. And I didn't hit a tree. I'm happy. Very happy. And so another easy tap in par. Hole 7, 285 feet for the female layout. It is a par 4. I have parred it, so I'm hoping for the birdie. And I throw a sapphire. Unfortunately, I have not been down in this valley. It's so many practice rounds, but that's okay. We like a challenge. So here, I'm just trying to throw it uphill, get out, aiming with my elbow. And I'm out. I'm so happy I didn't hit a tree. I have a look at the basket. Let's see. I want to just get it under the basket. It's par 4. Save the par. Just save the par. And that's great. Park job. All right. Hole 8, 195 feet, par 3. We are playing from the white tee pad up at the front. It's a par 3. Just got to go down the middle.
Wow.
And I thought I was going to hit that tree, and I just used my mind powers to make it fade.
Ooh, good run.
Oh, I really wanted the birdie. But that's all right. Easy par. Easy par. Game plan's working. Hole 9, 206 feet, par 3. This is typically a forehand hole, but I go backhand. I don't trust my forehand yet. I was aiming down the middle, but it's okay. If you aim down the middle, you can error on the right. There is a line for your disc to go kick out right and fade, weave through the trees. And
Oh, that looked good from up here.
it was a safe run. I mean, it's kind of, you got that backboard hill,
Good, Sandra. You did it. No problem.
so it's good. All right, front 9 was great. So now we go into the back 9, hole 10, 251 feet. Just get over this hill. I'm throwing my crave, trying to go up the middle. Unlucky tree hit. Oh, that was quite a kick to the left. So now I get to test my scramble game. I've been over here before. Usually I'm a little further up, but it's okay. And I throw it very high.
Uh-oh.
That's a roll. I don't know where I don't even know where the basket is. Oh, goodness. So I'm still on the left side. There's a drop-off hill behind the basket, so I just want to keep it safe. And I juice it a little. I forget how much glide that pure has. And I guess I've improved my wrist snap, so I'm getting a lot more power than I expect. So hole 11, 185 feet, par 3. This is a double mando. You have to go through those 2 trees. It's a little uphill. Here I'm throwing my sole because I always end up on the far left. I was hoping for a flip over. I guess not enough snap, but hey, what matters is that I hit the mando. And here's 10. What a beautiful shot. Nice and smooth. No ace, but that was a great shot by 10. Good job. I'm here on the left. We're used to being over here. I was contemplating whether to lay up or not, but I just feel like any layup would end up in the same spot. So, good par. Hole 12, 222 feet, par 3. We sponsored this hole, so shout out Peachy. Want to go down the middle with my pure, and oh, what a unlucky, just died. Check out our new jerseys. Tin's going down the right, and oh, he just threw a servo, I guess. Wow, what a great shot. Our card for this tournament was so fun. Thank you for putting up with our recording. Oh, that was almost a skip ace. And now, look at this beautiful, beautiful park job. They showed us up. They showed up Peachy, but it's okay. We sponsored the hole. Here I am in the hazard. That's +1. So this is my par shot. Oh, sad. I really hate bogeying holes down birdie lane, but that's okay. Hole 13, 171 feet. People usually go down this right gap and have a nice, easy hyzer towards the basket. It never works out for me. So I aim down the middle with a pure, and I release early, but that is a good kick. Thank you, tree. Thank you very much. All right. Again, let's just go for it. It's a safe bid. Stay up. Oh, I guess I should have said, I should have said, stay down. But that's okay. Confident putting. You can go for it if you can make your 15-footers, right? Hole 14, 213 feet, par 3. I like to go down the middle. There's also a path down the right where you can just fade in. I'm throwing my claymore. And great release. I think there's a slight tree hit. All right, Tin. Tin's throwing his razor claw. I believe it's, I don't know what that is. Sorry, Tin. That's beautiful. Oh, that looked like it was hunting for the ace. Beautiful drive, beautiful putt for the birdie. I think our whole card got into C2.
Nice, Sandra.
Nice. Beautiful. All right, hole 15, 192 feet, par 3. It's up a hill. If you hyzer it too much, you end up OB. Oh, and then if you early release, you end up in the woods like me. So that's all right. There's a lot of trees in the way. I'm aiming high with my harp so that it'll just fade towards the basket. And it catches a little twiggy twig. Ooh. So, okay, that's all right. Trees are still in my way. I'm going to approach with my Envy, provided by Swanky Disc Golf. And I early release it, hit a tree. Scrambling is, just not my thing. I really need to work on that. So I'm putting here and trying to save par, hit the basket. I'm just so sad because I was like, 2 under in the front 9, and now I am +2. Well, that's okay. Hole 16, 315-ish feet, par 3. So for the female layout, we have a new tee pad. They brought us all the way up to the opening gap, but they took away a stroke. So par 3, I have to park it. Throwing my St. Pro, beautiful push, and I cut down the fairway. That's fine. I like it. I can see the basket. This is my birdie shot. So, female, I don't know. I would prefer a par 4, but you can't win them all, right? And, what a bad skip. What a bad skip. I should have gone a little lighter. So I'm learning of how to do these light up shots. But, you know, it's like a tester putt. I can still save par. And,
You tickled it.
yes, I tickled the chains. But that's okay. It didn't go too far. I can still limit it to a bogey.
I think you're by the TV.
All right, we're at hole 17, 275 feet. I think this is a par 4. So yes, for the females, it's a par 4, which is great. I'm throwing my diamond because it does flip up. That's way more right than I wanted it to be. That's okay. So I've got my harp. I'm going to try to do a 4-hand pitch up. Hit right here. Just hit there, and nice little easy pitch, and that's great. All right. So I've got a nice little look at the basket.
Rude.
I was aiming too high, I guess. I really wanted that birdie. That's okay. All right, hole 18. I'm +3 going into hole 18. It is a par 4 for us. So I was like, I got this. I've parred this at par 3. I can do this. I'm throwing my crave down the left gap, and it is not the left gap at all.
No, the eagle, Sandra.
I don't know what happened. So I'm off to the right. I did not chomp off any of the fairway. I'm throwing my soul. You know, I'm hoping to hit this really small gap and then just have it fly towards the basket, because it's happened before in practice rounds. I think that's the problem. You have this amazing shot, and you did it once, and all of a sudden, that's the shot you go for against all odds. So don't do what I do. I think just take the least risky shot. I probably should have pitched out. But here, looks like I'm going for the putt. This is to save par. And I release way too hyzer. I'm guessing it rolled all the way down the hill. And that tree is blocking my entire view of the basket. So I'm going to go for a hyzer. Looks like I'm going to hyzer with the pure. I contemplated switching putters, but it's okay. And again, this pure just glides way too much. I guess I got better. I can generate more power. So here, easy putt. Just gotta limit it. Oh. My heart is breaking. I'm very sad inside.
Sandra will be back.
I said, I'll be right back.
Where is energy from?
To be honest, I'm running so that because I'm so embarrassed. I just want it to be over now. I know this is like securing my loss. My lead has just deteriorated. So I'm like, okay, let's go for it. All right. And there is my quadruple bogey on a par 4.
Okay.
What's up?
Sandra, you started off real strong,
Yeah.
and then the SPAC 9 is tricky.
Is it? It's supposed to be birdie lane.
Yeah, you know what? You got some birdies back there, but then 17, 18 are tough. 18.
18,
What-
it kind of exploded.
what
I'm sorry
was-
you had to watch that.
What was the thought process there that you were going into?
Going into 18, I was like, it's a par 4 for my division. Gotta just eagle it to score even. I don't know what happened. Ended up putting multiple times, but it's like, why lay up?
Yeah, she was going for it. You could tell it with each putt. Like, she was, even the long ones, she's like, I'm not laying this up. She could have
just
saved
like-
some strokes.
Layups turn into rollaways anyway.
That's
so
fair.
just
That's
go
fair.
for it.
What did you think of the layout? So, we didn't talk about it at the beginning, but there's a pretty interesting couple little changes here for the ladies' layouts. What did you think?
Yeah, I think, first of all, I appreciate that there's a female layout. It helps us rate among ourselves, whether it's easier or harder. I'll say hole 16, we got it's a different tee pad, but it's a par 3.
Yeah.
So that was actually, I think that was way tougher.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
the-
if you're not rewarded then for if you make it through the gap, because that's all that new tee pad did, right? Is it takes away that first gap you have to hit.
Yeah.
But you're pretty good at hitting that gap, right? You're usually a good 150 up.
I usually birdie hole 17, so it was tough to get it in 2 strokes.
But having 17 and 18 as par 4s, I think that's a good change because those are already tough
Yeah.
anyway. And then I just wish they used that middle tee pad for 8. That's the best tee. But where are you?
Overall, a lot of fun.
Where are you in the standings right now?
Right now, I'm in second, so I ended at +6. We have one last player playing. She's in first, but she's only through like hole 7.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I'll put a little note down here below. Good job. That was still a pretty solid round.
Woo.
You know, you were committing.
Fun.
You were committing to everything instead of just laying up, which is that's the way I like to play. Sometimes I fall short. You know, most of the times I fall short of that as well. So good round, Sandra. That's it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up as well, and ring that notification bell so you can be notified when our next episode comes out. Until next time, guys, cheers.